Hey, it's LSFT here today, and today we're here to look at the Lexus TX and the Toyota Motor Manufacturing Indiana plant. Today, Toyota Motor Manufacturing Indiana celebrates a major milestone. They started to produce the first ever Lexus TX. This is a totally new model that is currently exclusive to the North American market, and it is assembled in the United States. So in this press release, it says, this is the first Lexus produced in Toyota Indiana plant. And really, it is the third plant in North America to build Lexus vehicles. So the Toyota Motor Manufacturing Canada plant in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada builds the Lexus RX and the NX, while the Lexus ES is built in the Toyota Motor Manufacturing Kentucky plant. Although we know that the ES will be moving back to Japan, so we will have to see what will be built in Kentucky for the Lexus brand in the future. So looking at this press release, it does say that Toyota in 2021 invested $800 million to assemble two new SUV lines, which makes the plant to hire now up to 8,000 employees. Actually, they're saying more than 8,000 employees. And we all know the two new SUVs are actually the Toyota Grand Highlander and the Lexus TX. For a plant outside of Japan to be able to produce a Lexus vehicle, it is actually very special for that plant. You can see that based on the remarks made by the president of this plant. They're saying that being designated as a Lexus plant brings honor and prestige to the work that we do every day, and it is extremely gratifying to see our team recognized for their dedication and expertise. So any Toyota plant outside of North America can produce a Lexus. From the Toyota family standpoint, it is an honor to do so. So you can see here, there is a lot of Toyota manufacturing plants. So you see here we have Alabama, we have MS, we have Tennessee, we have Missouri, we have the Indiana plant, this is the Kentucky plant, and we have West Virginia, and we also have Texas. Up here, this is the Research and Development Headquarters, and up here we have Toyota Motor Manufacturing Canada. So based on all these plants, there's only 3 plants that can build Lexus vehicles. So you can see how important these plants are. So there are still a lot of plants that can actually build Lexus vehicles. If we're looking at a pickup Lexus, probably Texas will be the one that'll be picked. So the Indiana plant previously produced the Toyota Tundra between 1999 to 2008, and then it moved to production to Texas plant. And then the Sequoia from 2000 to 2021, and that was also moved to the Texas plant as well. There are 2 other models that they produced prior to the TX and Grand Highlander coming in. And the most important one is the Toyota Highlander. They have been producing them since 2009. But then the Sienna, that minivan, has been produced from there since 2003. So when you look at the quality of the Highlander and the Sienna, it really shows that this plant is capable of producing Lexus vehicles. Follow me on Instagram at LSFT Videos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX 450 Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can also reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, and share it with your friends. This definitely will help me with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks, which is greatly appreciated. And now let's continue with the video. So something that I think I would need to note is that TMMI, Toyota Motor Manufacturing Indiana, is the sole source for Highlanders sold anywhere except China. So if you have a Highlander in Canada, in US, Mexico, anywhere in the world, it's actually produced in this plant. I'm actually very excited to see what the quality of the TX is going to be. Will they meet the Lexus standards? Because even in Canada, the Canadian plant which produced the RX, they've been experienced with the RX since the previous generation already. And when they built the new NX and even the RX, I would say, the quality needed a few months of time to get closer to the Japan counterpart. But then the TX is going to be a little bit harder to compare. The reason is that I'm not sure if the Japan plants will be producing any of the models for the TX. And I don't even know if the prototypes were built in Japan or the Indiana plant. I really don't know. But definitely, there are some areas where we can look at the quality, the gaps, the quality of the materials, how things are sewed together. But with their experience with the Highlander and all that, I think they can do that. There's definitely more things that they do with Lexus, and I think that's what they've been doing. So, with their experience with Highlander, I think they just need to up the game a little bit, right? Ensure that the build quality meets the Lexus standards and all the quality control standards that they need to do. And I would expect that the first batch that gets off this assembly line, maybe right now when you're watching this video, it may need a little bit more inspection, a little bit more time to see if there's anything that's gone wrong. And I believe the employees at Indiana plant are up for the challenge. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they're not capable. I think they're well capable of doing it, and especially being able to produce a car with Lexus standards. All the employees are handpicked, and all of them are trained to become a Lexus assembler. And you can see here, in this press release, they actually say, bringing Lexus to Indiana requires the manufacturer to prepare its facility, people, and process for the luxury line. This meant years of evaluating and elevating each process in the plant, learning new processes or procedures unique to Lexus, and bring everything to the next level. So you can see that they spent years to get the employees to where they needed to build the TX. And again, I think I'm very excited to see what the outcome is, especially when the TX 550h Plus will be built at this plant as well. So it's possible that this plant will be the first plant in North America to build the plug-in hybrids. Because even in Canada, the NX plug-in hybrid and the RX plug-in hybrid is still built in Japan. So I'm not sure which one we'll get first. Will the RX and NX plug-in hybrids be built in Canada first, or the TX plug-in hybrid will be first? Time will tell, and when that time comes, I'm sure that I will have a video telling you about this exciting news. So the TXs are now being produced, and shortly they will arrive to dealerships, and if your name is on the list, it will be on your driveways very soon. And until next video, hopefully the TX will arrive your driveway very soon, and when driving it, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.